Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I wanted to share with you a review of the Louis Vuitton Speedy B25 and also show you guys what I have in my bag so you can get an idea of what fits in the bag. If you are interested in this video, then just keep watching. So here is my beautiful Speedy B25 in the Damier Ebene canvas, which is this beautiful chocolate checkered canvas. It also has the brown treated leather and gold hardware. This, like I said before, is the 25 centimeter size, which is the length of the base. And it also has a zipper top closure, as well as the bandolier strap, which is so key. So I've had this bag for about 3 years now, and I use it almost every single day. It is my favorite bag by far because I get so much use out of it, and the price per wear for that reason has gone down drastically over the years. The reasons why I love and recommend this bag so much is because of the security of the zipper on the top, as well as having just enough room for everything during a day, as well as having the option to wear it as a crossbody strap. And it's not too huge. I'm not really a tote girl. I do have totes, but on an everyday basis, I prefer something that's a little bit more hands-free and not super oversized. And this to me is just the perfect mix of everything. In addition to those features, I think that this canvas is amazing because it doesn't show any dirt. You can't see any kind of dirt, scuff marks, color transfer, anything like that. It's super durable. It's pretty much waterproof, and living in South Florida, that is so important for me, especially with the option of having the untreated leather when it comes to Louis Vuitton canvas. So this one I think is amazing because it won't get watermarks or patina or stained with oils on your hands. So overall, I love this bag. The bandolier strap also comes with 3 different pieces, and you can remove the center piece to make it shorter. So it kind of comes up like this, and then you can just wear it on your shoulder as a longer shoulder bag. But the strap overall is removable with these D-rings on the side. So you can have it just be very similar to the classic Speedy. Now, it doesn't look exactly like the classic Speedy because you still have the leather straps going down the sides and you'll have the D-rings sticking out, but overall, it's still a really great versatile bag. And then the inside of the bag has this really beautiful red canvas material, and also there's one little tiny pocket on one of the sides. It's a zipper pocket on this bag. It's a really small pocket. Let me bring it out for you. But it is nice to just hold a credit card or some change or like a lipstick or something like that. There is also a D-ring on the inside of the bag on this side. So if you had a key clay or something else that you wanted to hook onto it, you could do that to make sure that it doesn't fall out of the bag and adds a little bit extra security to it. All right, so those are most of the pros of the bag, but there are a few cons. I do think that the pros outweigh the cons, but I do think it's worth mentioning the few cons that this bag has. My number one issue with this bag is the hardware is tarnishing and chipping pretty badly in certain areas. So let me explain. There are 2 different types of hardware on this bag. Both of them are colored gold, but for some reason, Louis Vuitton uses one type of hardware in certain locations and then another type of hardware in other locations. And one of them is much more durable than the other. So I don't know why they didn't just do the entire bag in the more durable version. But as you can see here, the hardware on the D-ring right here is a very pretty gold, and it doesn't chip at all. There's no chips on it, but it might lose a little bit of color over time, but it's nothing like the chipping that happens on the D-ring portion of the hardware. So if you can see closer there, you'll notice a little bit more chipping on that part of the hardware. You can also notice that on the little studs here on this part of the bag. This is that chipping kind of hardware again. And also same with the little hardware pieces connecting the handles to the bag. It's once again the kind of hardware that has a little bit of chipping. So I don't know why that they've done that. Probably the worst example of the chipping is on the zipper portion, and it's pretty bad. I mean, you can see chipping all over. No one can really see this if you're just wearing it from a distance, but if you are up close and up in person, like, you can definitely see that. So that is something that really bothers me about this bag. But once again, if I look at the hardware on this D-ring here and the strap right here, this D-ring on the strap, they're like pretty much perfect. So I don't know if that's Louis Vuitton trying to cut costs or something, but that is one thing to note. I don't know why that they do that, but I do hope in the future they fix this hardware chipping problem and just make it all in the same kind of hardware, or at least fix the other type of hardware to make it less prone to chipping. The next con that I wanted to share with you guys about this bag is something that, again, no one would notice if it wasn't your own bag and in your hand and staring at it. But I noticed that some of the canvas is chipping on the very top of the bag close to the zipper. And I don't know if this is my bag specifically or if this is just the Speedy type of bag. I noticed that in the Alma BB that I showed with you guys recently, there is no canvas chipping on the top, maybe because it's a more structured bag and this is more, you know, soft and malleable. But I will try to show you guys. For example, there's a couple chipped pieces over here. I don't know if you can see those little tiny cracks. You can almost see the red cloth from underneath the canvas coming through. And once I noticed that, I looked a little bit closer throughout the rest of the top lining of the zipper, and I noticed that there were some cracks throughout the bag. Overall, it doesn't really bother me because it doesn't affect the use of the bag, and for the most part, you can't notice it unless you're really looking at it. I love the bag so much for all the other pros that it has, so I'm not gonna stop that from having me enjoy the bag and even repurchasing it if for some reason I lost this bag. But it is one of those things that I wish could be fixed for the price point of this bag. Now I'm gonna show you guys what's in my bag, and I just wanna let you know I haven't filled it up completely. I can fill much more than what I have in here right now, but just so you can see a little sneak peek, there is plenty of room for stuff. I can still fit a snack, a water bottle, a sweater, a little scarf, something like that in here. So overall, even though this is one of the smaller sizes of the Speedy, the 25 size, it still is very spacious. So let's get started with what's in my bag. The first item that I'm pulling out of my bag is my Tiffany sunglass case. This is a humongous case and it fits in here no problem. This actually holds both of my glasses. I have my driving glasses, which are pretty small, but it also fits the glasses that came with this container, which are my Tiffany sunglasses, which are a pretty decent size. I decided to put them in the same container because the container is just that big, and I figured why not save a little bit of space, but no problem can this fit in and out of the bag. Okay, the next item that I have in my bag is a given. It's just my cell phone, nothing fancy. Again, absolutely no problem getting it in and out of the bag. All right, the next item that I have in my bag is my little catch-all pouch, which is the Louis Vuitton mini pochette. And this is also in the matching canvas. I'm a little bit OCD that way, and I love this pouch. I've shared it a few times in multiple videos, and once again, I don't really go anywhere without it. It has quite a few things in it, mostly lip products. I have one lip gloss, a Burt's Bees tinted chapstick, a Burt's Bees regular chapstick, a Burt's Bees lip shimmer, oh boy, another MAC lip gloss. Oh, I have a lot of lip products. I have a travel-sized sunscreen. I have a little hand sanitizer. Oh, I have another travel-sized sunscreen. I don't know why that's there. And I have another lip product apparently, which I need to clean this out, I guess. And I also have a couple feminine products, a little hair comb, a cough drop, you know, just some of the essentials and non-essentials, as you could see with the 7 lip glosses I think that I pulled out. But yeah, overall, this is a really, really great little catch-all for all of those extra bits and bobs that you don't want flying around your handbag. The next item that I have in my bag is my key clay with my keys attached to it. So this isn't a huge wallet. It could definitely fit a huge wallet in here, but I just like this one so much because I can really easily grab and go my keys if I'm running errands, and I've never really wanted to switch out wallets. So I just use this. It has a bunch of cards, cash, a couple coins, and everything fits in here really, really well. And then on the key ring, I just have my car keys, house keys, fob, a couple other keys, and then pepper spray, of course, because Can never be too safe. And then the last thing that I have in my bag is actually a full-size sunscreen. So this is like a really great way to see how much can fit in this bag, because this is huge. This is like the size of a water bottle, and you can even fit an additional water bottle into this bag in addition to everything else that I've shown you here today. So that was everything in my bag. Now I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up without anything in the bag. And once again, you can just see it's kind of a big gaping black hole. This opening is a little bit small. I know that that's a complaint that some people have about this bag. It doesn't really bother me because it's so easy to open and close. Like, it's very flexible. It's not like I'm scratching my arms when I'm taking things in and out. And also, I really like the security of it. So the size of the opening doesn't really make much of a difference to me, but it is kind of like a black hole in the bag. So some people use organizers on the inside. I just have most of my stuff organized as is. So it's not super hard for me to find anything in the bag, because I can just kind of feel around for my keys, and then I know I have my wallet and things like that. So it works out for me just fine. But there you have it, guys. This is the Louis Vuitton Speedy B in the Damier Ebene canvas, and I highly recommend this bag despite the few cons that I mentioned. I still love this bag. I still wear it all the time, pretty much every single day. And if for whatever reason this bag were no longer in my collection, it would be one of the first things that I repurchase. So overall, I don't think you can go wrong with it, especially for the price point. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.